Okay, so sorry first and foremost for the lack of videos. I've been really busy, which I know is no excuse, but it's the one I'm sticking to, so yeah. This video is going to be about actually something I'm really surprised I haven't done a video about yet, because it is such an important part of my life, extremely important part of my life, something that I talk about pretty much every single day, definitely every single day actually, and it's dogs. I'm a huge dog lover. I absolutely adore dogs. I have one actually sitting right next to me, trying to take a little nap. But yeah, so I always have had a dog. Not the same dog, unfortunately. I wish I could have this dog for, 22 years? I'll show you him. That's him. That's my guy. He's 5 years old. His name's Winston, and he is my little buddy. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's my best friend. He's a good guy. But yeah, so I've had him for 5 years. Have had other dogs. Fortunately, my parents, there were dogs. My parents had dogs before I was even born, so I very much kind of grew up in the pack. I think I thought of myself more of probably of a dog, like growing up with these animals. But I guess this video is just kind of explaining that I know that when I have a kid, I'm going to really allow that kid or not necessarily encourage that kid, but at least present that kid with a choice of being around animals. More than likely, I will have a dog at the time that I have a child, but I think it's important for children to be around animals, to be around. I'll use dogs because they're my favorite. But I know for one, I learned a lot about loyalty. This guy right here, he's tremendously loyal. Would very much, I know for a fact, would take a bullet for me. Which is, how can you can't get that with many people. Selfless. I mean, just totally puts his own feelings after mine. I mean, just constantly trying to make me happy, which is just, again, how can you can't find that with very many people. And then I guess responsibility. I know that whenever I go someplace or do anything with him, I'm thinking about his well-being, and in a way, he thinks about my own well-being. He makes sure when we take walks together, and I'm from Iowa, and it's winter here, and so it's the sidewalks are icy, and I'm not very coordinated, so sometimes I fall and slip and stuff like that. And whenever I do that, he's just, he turns back to me and I can really sense that he is just really, he cares about my well-being. I'm gonna start crying, which is just ridiculous. So there's just so many things that you learn from dogs, from animals, and I think it's just, I understand why people don't have animals, and that's, just their personal opinion, but I can't imagine myself not ever, how do I put this? I can't imagine myself in any point in my life not having an animal. I know I will. Probably a dog, just because I've grown so close to all the ones I've had. Again, especially this one. So yeah, I didn't cry. I thought I was. That was embarrassing. Anyways, have a good night. You should tell me if you have an animal, if you like animals, or if you don't.